I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. Hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test, part 281, the British Constitution. That is on the page 107. Okay, that is a longer chapter. So technically, but yes, that is the big chapter, and when we're having smaller ones, Constitution, institutions, the monarchy and so on, then it goes up to here. So that is now the British Constitution. Now explaining. A constitution is a set of principles by which a country is governed. It includes all of the institutions that are responsible for running the country and how their power is kept in check. The constitution also includes laws and conventions. The British Constitution is not written down in any single document, and therefore it is described as unwritten. This is mainly because the UK, unlike America or France, has never had a revolution which led permanently to a totally new system of government. Our most important institutions have developed over hundreds of years. Some people believe that there should be a single document, but others believe an unwritten constitution allows for more flexibility and better government. Okay, let's just go sentence for sentence through it and try to understand it. We're always taking what is written here, not what I say. But we want to learn it, so we are going a couple of times over it. And it also makes it better understandable. But basically the center is just what is written here. A constitution is a set of principles by which a country is governed. So there are principles, and that includes the institutions that are responsible for running the country and how the power is kept in check. So we're having then the government and the monarchy, and maybe even the church, or something like that, and how the politicians work and who has the right to say what, something like that. So that is the constitution, something like that. I don't really understand what is explained. And that includes all of the institutions that are responsible for running the country and how the power is kept in check. So something like who says who the monarch is, who says that the monarch has to be Protestant, who elects the new, or who becomes the new prime minister, who sets the archbishop, so something like that. Where is what in the government, how much have the monarch to say, how much the government, something like that. And that is the constitution, something like that. The constitution also includes laws and conventions. So at least some laws. We are not getting into the details, some laws. But I like to say a bit examples of we know what this means. It's so broad. Includes some laws. Let's take, for example, that the monarch has to be a Protestant. And who becomes the next monarch? The reign order, how it's called. Who becomes the archbishop? Who votes it? Who can become a member of parliament? Something like that. The British Constitution is not written down in any single document, and therefore it is described as unwritten. So there are not people going down and writing it down and saying the first principle is that the person who has the say in the country is the prime minister. And that is in a constitution, we have a piece of paper, and that is so. It would be in other countries. But it is more broader. In the United Kingdom, it's not written down. And the second rule would be the prime minister is appointed by the monarch. Or we're having a president and we're having someone else. So something like that would be written in the constitution, or what would be written that everyone can vote. Or something like that. So that would be. That is not in the UK. The British Constitution is not written down in any single document. There's not a piece of paper where all these major constitutional points of the United Kingdom are written down. This is mainly because the UK, unlike America or France, has never had a revolution which led permanently to a totally new system of government. So in the American Revolution, there were people who were wanting much change, and then there was a revolution, and they had written down, we want these points. So something like here. For every man, like the charters in the 1830s and 40s, every man the right to vote, elections every year, all regions equal, secret ballots, any man able to stand as MP, something like that. So that we're writing down, we want that everyone can vote, that the monarch has the say, that the president has the say, something like that. But it's not in the UK, because there was now a revolution in the United Kingdom, with which a totally new system was adapted. Our most important institutions have developed over hundreds of years, so there was not a revolution where in a few weeks or days or some years, in 2-3 years, the whole system was changed, how the country is run. but it developed slowly over hundreds of years. Some people believe that there should be a single document, but others believe an unwritten constitution allows for more flexibility and better government. So some people say we should also have a piece of paper which says these 10, 20 points, which says that is the country, these are the regions, that is the monarch, that is the king, that is who becomes the next king, that is the prime minister, who can become minister. So these main parts. Some people say it would be better if we have it written down. Others say if we don't have it written down, we can slowly in a democratic system be flexible and we are not sticking in the past. 200, 300, 500 years someone has written down that and that. It doesn't apply anymore. If someone has written down, everyone has the right to have a horse or something like that. It's outdated. So something like that. It's not sticking at the past. And so it allows more flexibility. Some people saying we should have it written down so we know that is that. Others saying no, that way we are more flexible. We're having a good democracy and we are responsible and we can be responsible with flexibility. So that's the British Constitution. It says, but we're getting more to it. This was just the introduction, so I don't think I have to say that much to that. We are getting more to it. No, I thank you very much, and you can come to the next part when we're going to have constitutional institutions. And constitutional institutions. If not, you can at your own risk participate in the morning stretching. We're having the legs standing with open shoulders wide apart, and we go back with shoulders up and front and down. Back and front and down. And the last time back. And down. And now backwards and front. And last time. And now we are breathing in, lifting the shoulders up. And breathe out and let the foot down. And breathe in and lift the arms up. And out and lift the arms foot down. And again in and lift the arms up. And out. And the last time breathe in and lift the shoulders up. And breathe in, we're doing the apple pucker. Lift the arms up. And now reach high and pretend to take apple hanging high on an apple branch, to turn it a bit around, and then harvest these apple fruits. Just keep on breathing. And last two. Now to the shifter. Next wide apart, arms out to a T, we're breathing in. And out we're shifting just with the upper part of the body over to one side. And breathe in into the middle. And out over to the other side. Breathe again in into the middle. And out over to the other side. In into the middle. And out over to the other side. In into the middle. And out the last time. Out over to one side. In into the middle. And out over to the side. Again into the middle. And now we're doing the buffalo fighting its hangover here. Going onto our knees and we're breathing in. And out and we're bringing one shoulder in front. Breathing in, we shoulder back. And out, my shoulder in front. Again, in, one shoulder back. And out, my shoulder in front. In, shoulder back. And out, my shoulder in front. In, shoulder back. And out, shoulder in front. Last time now. Breathe in, shoulder back. And out, shoulder front. In, shoulders in. and out, hanging down. Breathe in and out over the one leg. Again in and out over to the other leg. Breathe in and out into the middle. Breathe in and out, and come slowly up with your own back, and making it the top and backwards, shoulder out. Now the garden pose. The toes are pointing to the outside, having an uneven space between our heels. We're breathing in and lifting the arms up. And we're breathing out and we're coming down. We're placing the elbows against the insides of the knees. And we're breathing in. You can pretend to come up with the back against the wall. Out, down with the back up. And again in. And out back into the garden pose. Breathing it in, straight up the back. And out, again up. Breathing it in. And out for last time into the garden pose. Breathing in. And out, we're coming slowly up in one straight line. Now we're doing the seahorse pose. We're having a good standing leg. Placing the heel of the mobile leg on top of the knee of standing leg to only have control without injuring yourself. We're breathing in and out, and we're sinking down. So the British Constitution is not written down as in France or America, United States of America. And in the United Kingdom, the institutions have developed over centuries. Some people say there should be a constitution saying who can vote, who's the monarch, who has the say. Others saying no, that way we are more flexible with changing the leg, and we're going down. And yes, that's it. Let's do again the 4 flowers. So the rose, that is England, the daffodil, that is Wales, the shamrock is Ireland, and the thistle, Scotland. And we're coming up. And we're ending, we are breathing in. And out. Again in. And out. Again in. And out. Again in. And out. And the last round, breathe in. And out. Again in. Out. Breathe in, close the legs. And out. So thank you very much. And until next time.